welcome back to my channel. This is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and this is a process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop, where I am using speech bubbles as my cut file. This was released last year in May or June, and I am using it with all of these multiple photos of our trip while we were on one of our camping trips. And I got the idea from the sketch, and this is the Christi's from Christi Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and I am doing day number 14, and it's got like all these arrows, and I was like, ooh, that'll be perfect. And then she's got one photo while I'm using multiples, and that's okay, but where the photo's at is where my title's actually going to go. So I'm like small business all the way around. So Christi from Christi's Beautiful Life, that's free. You can go do all that. The cut files will be linked down below for Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop over there. And then I am using my title as the Scenic route from Colorcast Designs, because this is all the trails and all of, just everything all in together. And then I am using the brand new Cedar House. It is a gorgeous layout. It's super grungy, super everything. It is so me in every which way possible. I love everything about it. And yeah, it's perfect. So let's see what I can do. All right, so we're going to get started here, and I am going to do a little bit of mixed media on the background. I really love this grungy paper that Cedar House is. And for doing a lot of our like glamping, camping, cabin camping, whatever you want to call it, trips that my family likes to take, the grunge of Cedar House is amazing. So you can kind of see me just kind of playing around and thinking. So I ended up getting some new mixed media for me, mixed media paint from Vicky Booten. And I grabbed her white acrylic paint, and I'm just taking the white and doing it in this honeycomb and just letting it go wherever it goes. And I'm just whitening it up and giving it a good white grunge look. I absolutely love how this turned out. I think that it is such a grungy look, such a wonderful, just great background. And I know that it'll be covered up some, but it's okay. This tape is from two-sided tape from Spiegelmom Scraps. I ended up getting it in my June collection, and I really like using it. It's been a while since I've used tape like this, but I was like, ooh, I got to use it. So here is where I had a pain. I could not get this to lay right. It drove me nuts. So I get it to where I finally get it, and look at that grungy look. I just love how that looks. And so I just get this down. I don't even care if it's off kiltered or anything, because I will get it to look right. And just look at how the honeycomb just fits kind of right through that. That's the whole point of why I did what I did there. Now, I am using Colorcast Designs. It's called the Scenic route. And what I did was that I took all of the bubbles that are supposed to be like talking bubble points and turn them into photographs. So I ended up getting 6 photos, because some of these are the same photo. I just took different parts of the photo and placed it in there. And I love this. There's absolutely no people in this. I love that I took this small talk cut file and flipped it into something like this. It works out wonderful. And then the paper that I used from the Cedar House is actually a road. And it's like part of like a city. Like some city, it's got landmarks and all that. So all of these other little pieces where you don't see the photos or the other smart, like the smart talk bubbles, I am placing little things and I'm grunging them up with this stuff in the corner. As you can see, my little bucket, it's brand new. I've never used this collection yet. So that is why a lot of this is, I'm going through this. I do cut some of this out because it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to put in these bubbles, because some of this stuff is a little bit bigger than the others. Some of it's smaller. Some of them are smaller bubbles. And I just kind of wanted to go through and figure out kind of little things that I wanted to do. Because these are photographs that if I didn't do something like this, and this is when you're going on trips and you take all your photos and you want to keep everything, sometimes I will get little 4x4 like page protectors or page, sheets that will get me to where I can put those in there, or 4x6s or whatever. Well, I used to get them from close to my heart, and now that their page protectors or the business is closed, now I can't physically like get them anymore, right? So I doubled and tripled up on my stuff, but sooner or later it's going to run out. So I've got to figure out another way to do these types of photos that really, I do want them in there because it's, it's part of our nature walk. It's part of going back and forth, doing things that, that we were, just on our hikes and whatnot, but I still wanted to do something with it. So I am just kind of going through everything and just kind of putting different things in different spots. Now, I am making sure that I am kind of, the cut file itself is put up on some foam tape or foam dots. So I didn't want to dot everything up because then that's like double the amount. But I wanted to make sure that some of them were sticking up just a little bit higher than others and kind of, play around with it that way. I really enjoyed how this looks. It is such a grunge. It's just very outdoorsy. The colors are very much outdoorsy. This collection, when I found it and I finally ordered it, I am so grateful I got it in because it just makes, for me, my life easier. Now, I know for most people, if they look at Cedar House, it's going to be too dark for them. They're not going to like it, etc., etc. And I'm like, I get it. I mean, I do, because I go from my boho soft neutral colors to this thing, but it works well. I just love everything about it. I love all of the, just all of it. I just love it all. So anyway, make sure that you go check out Confessions at the Paper Addict Cut File Shop. Make sure you go grab Small Talks 2. I will link that down below, along with everything else. Make sure that you go check out the group, all of that fun stuff. All of the links and everything that I am using is down below. Along with, make sure that you go check out Christi from Christi's Beautiful Life. 30 Days of Sketches, that is also there. All of that fun stuff was going to be linked down below. Just everything in general. Here I am taking the tags, the twine, because, it's grungy twine goodness here. I am placing that twine because I wanted that type of thread or fibers or fabric, whatever you want to call it there. Then I'm taking these 3 little dots and I'm placing these 3 little dots in all these other locations just to kind of give it a little bit of something. And I really like that. I just use 3 dots and I make sure that I use all 5 of the colors. Yeah, 5 of the colors, and I just place them in different spots. It just gives it that extra look, and you'll see it in the still shots for sure. Yeah, everything is good. And then I'm like, ooh, I want to do gold. And I was like, no, the black is going to be the best. So here I am, I'm splattering, and then that is it. I will definitely leave you with the still shots. Make sure you do all the YouTube-y stuff, like and subscribe, all of that fun stuff. It really helps out my channel. I am trying to get to 4,000 subscribers, and I would love to have you to be part of the family. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.